Everybody loves it.
Oh, what is up?
Ooh.
Ooh. Hold on, let me get you on cam here. All these setups and things. Welcome, man. Thank you for how'd the GameFly thing go? Eh? Or are they still there?
It's embargoed, I think. I don't think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right on. Okay. GameFly. No, they weren't even there. All right. Hold on here. Screen region. And boom, there is Nero's wonderful face. Awesome.
Am I live?
You are live, yes. Say hi to this wonderful crowd we have here today.
Hey, how's it going?
That is Nero. So what's going on, man? I'm like totally unprepared. My apologies. I've been burning myself out with this charity thing going on this Friday. I don't know if you know about that, but it's a thing. It's a thing.
All right on. How's it going, everybody?
I have hugged this man. Yes. I don't know if you saw the picture, but people here are just a wee tad excited to get to know you a little bit. So I don't know if you guys don't know who Nero is. Do you want to maybe tell him a little bit about yourself? No big whoop, whatever.
I made a website this one time called Destructoid. Yeah. I made a website.
Right, simple enough. Right on. So I saw you already have this live page up, man. That was quick. That was quick.
So I saw you already have this. Hold on. I'm getting like a weird echo. Oh, how do I fix that?
You may want to mute the stream.
Okay.
That might help.
You.
Who is this cat? Just some guy. I don't know.
Some dude.
Yeah. But so yeah, man, it's pretty basic as of right now, but that is a sexy beast. I can't wait to throw some people over to the Destructoid side of things. I was asking the crowd, like what kind of features they want implemented, and I do believe there was some good ideas. What are video games? Put myself on cam too? Should I? I suppose I should. Give me a second here. But yeah, what do you need from us to make this bigger and better, Nero?
I'm cracking up with the chat.
Oh yeah, enjoy.
Yes, I am.
Oh, we got to ask that question, Nero. Oh, this is beautiful. I get to ask Nero this. It's become a common thing every time we have some developers on or whatever. I don't know where it started. I don't know how it started, but I don't think it's ever going to end. Yeah, boobs or butts, Nero? Pick one. Roll with it.
Yeah. Oh, damn, that's tricky. Can I go with depends?
It depends. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Introduce me to your hot sister. Also, Hamza and James are here. I don't know if you guys want to make a cameo.
Yeah, tell them to say hi.
Jump in. I got notes in my mouth.
Yeah, as you usually do.
Hello.
What is happening?
That tiny.
What tiny thing?
It's on the yeah.
Okay, there we go.
You can see.
It's delayed as well.
Yeah, there's like a good 10-second delay or so.
Yeah.
Oh snap! I know Dtoid crotch is all up in the house. It's awesome.
He's gonna have to make an appearance soon.
I know, Hamza. Get on the cam. I can see him right now, like shaking his head, dude. There's the man right there. What's happening, dude? I miss you guys.
I'm trying to take over the fucking internet. What is this? What are you keeping me from right now?
I probably nothing.
What's this show about?
Can we get famous crotches of Destructoid right here? So what are you doing right now, Hamza? That we're tearing you away from? It looks like just hanging out and eating, but I'm not entirely sure.
I was reading a book.
and that's Hamza. Yeah. Good times.
Like on your thing. Fun.
Yeah, go read that book. Hamza was on the back of a horse. Yeah, I know all these stories that you hear. They're true. This is all right. Thank you, guys.
Hold on. Nero's coming back. No, it's not Nero. It's not Nero. Sorry.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that is a beautiful thing. This is how we roll here. This is a family show. I know Hamza just comes on here with all his cuss words. Yeah, it is so sick. I got to touch it once. I still haven't gotten to wear it. I don't know why. They don't trust me with it. I scratched up Nero's coffee table with the old one, and ever since then, I think I've just been shunned from from the Dtoid helmet. I still feel like shit about that, by the way. I'm sorry. First time meeting, Niero at his house, and I scratched the hell out of, their brand new coffee table.
Yeah, we actually found that coffee table like thrown on the sidewalk. So no, yeah.
Oh, right on. Well, it was still nice looking up until I got my hands on it. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Well,
and then Hamza yelling at me for picking up the old Dtoid helmet by the ears or whatever. I'd do whatever. I've been shunned. One of these years, I'll bring a suit. I'll get to wear it. I'll be all special. A family feud or a family show that likes Family Feud. So yeah, man, I don't know what we're doing here today. I was hoping we could like play something. Double Dragon Neon needs an online patch. It really does.
Yeah, totally. Well, yeah, I'm just in my kitchen right now, where I do most of most of my work these days. I wanted to jump on and just kind of get feedback on what you guys want us to build on the new site. I saw there's a lot of requests on our feedback forum. So yeah, let me know. What can I do for you?
There you go. Yeah, and that I just wanted to see how bad. And I feel bad too because we've obviously talked about this before and whatever. But I just wanted to see how bad we could crush that request forum there, and I think we did a good job. Website needs less Jim Sterling. Jesus H Christ. Anyways,
we'll bring him on for another show.
I think that'd be brilliant. I would love to actually have you guys, if you guys want to make cameos.
Sterling personally, yeah.
More boobs and butts. A better mobile site? Oh, wow. Okay. I think we're talking about, are we talking about everything in general or just the live thing, or you just want them to throw it at you? Whatever.
Throw it at me, man. Like, whatever you guys want to talk about.
All right. Easier way to do giveaways. Okay. Can you do a giant, wow, there's realistic questions up in here. All the hard-hitting stuff. Destructoid on Pinterest? Jesus Christ.
Pinterest, okay, that's a new one.
Hold on, I gotta move this just a bit here so I can see chat. A robotic green gooch. There's that John Carnage, by the way. It's Twitch staff.
Yeah. Oh man, it's official now. We got corporate.
Oh yeah, a lot of people actually, I'll throw this out there, have been wondering that. Where and how are we ever going to get our hands on the old Dtoid shirts and stuff again? Are we going to be able to get those? Like the I Came shirts and the Dtoid logo shirts? A lot of people want that.
Okay, let me actually bring in Hamza for this. Mike?
So we're still working on a bunch of new designs. We're going to have the Destructoid logo shirt coming back, I want to say hopefully by the end of the month or early next month, and then we have some more Destructoid-centric designs a little later. But for right now, we just kind of have like a steady stream of like just parody video game shirts.
Right.
Definitely working on Destructoid-specific stuff though, because I mean that was the main purpose of the store originally.
Okay, and a lot of people have asked too. Now, is there any chance of any of our Dtoid TV shows or anything here getting some T-shirt love, or if we send in designs, so to speak?
Oh, for Dtoid TV?
Yes.
Send me what you got. If it's cool and if it's something that we think can actually sell, then definitely. The thing is with the store, like the stuff you see right now, it's just like general purpose stuff. Like anyone would want to buy it.
Right.
The stuff that like we have general specific like editor shirts that I want to make too. Like there's one that says I hate Jim Sterling. We've had that idea for like a year and a half now.
Brilliant.
We're gonna make it happen, but stuff like that.
Limited run.
Yeah, stuff like that. Pod Toy specific stuff, Destructoid TV specific stuff. We'll probably do a limited run because like
it's really niche. Yeah, right.
It's very niche, and it's gonna be hard to move it. We, I mean, the original store we had some like, what was it? The Cash Horse shirts.
Yeah.
It was great for the time, but we printed up way too many, and like, after a while, the joke's dead. No one gives
right. Now let me just take a quick poll in chat here. Chat, how many of you would pick up a Dtoid TV Mash Tactics whatever shirt? Let me see that response real quick. I'm sure it'll be small. Nobody will say yeah. I would in. There you go. There you go. Yep. So there's like 10 people already. It'll be big.
Literally tens of people.
And tens of people would be buying these things. Yes, awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Hamza.
Yep.
Chill with Phil shirt. Yeah, well, I think that was the one, too, that a lot of people bring up. I could have swore the whole reason behind the Sup Home show was so we could make a T-shirt that said Sup Homes, and I still don't see one of those.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out the hell. Yeah.
So that's a work in progress. Let Foom know what you guys want to see, and we'll make it happen.
Right on. So as far as I think, I think you're kind of on it with the live page stuff, though. I think we just, we'd like links to the Dtoid TV Facebook group, maybe a button to cross over to Dtoid, because we only have the 2 different channels that we promote, so we don't need all the buttons and craziness. But if there could be a flip to that, I think just links to our YouTube channel, Facebook group, the Mash Tactics post. I think that's pretty basic stuff. Of course, a sweet-ass layout would be nice, and Niero just disappeared. There we go, okay.
Back.
Yeah, muscle cake shirt would be cool.
Okay. Okay, let me put the link to how to give feedback. Let's see, I'll put it here in the chat. So anything you guys want to see on the live page, or just any feedback in general about the site, you can drop us a note there, and you can vote up ideas that are already submitted.
Already voicing. There's our lucha muscle cakes. Yeah, well, and that's Niero just said it. Let's see if we can get some designs rolling. Whatever, we'll send them in, and if Hamza likes them, something might happen with that.
Yeah, Hamza's picky, man.
I know this.
He's a picky dude.
So make them look good, man. But I will probably be sending in some designs as well. I think even just one with I don't know. I'll crunch on that later. So guys, I do gotta ask why I have you there. Is there any chance of you guys making some cameos on Friday and help me stay awake or stay alive or all these things for the charity event?
Yeah, definitely, man.
All right.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely down. And real quick, I want to go back to the Struct stuff. You don't have to just make Destructoid specific designs. If you have a cool video game idea in general, just send me concepts, send me ideas, and we'll work on it. And with all the artists we have in the store, you get a cut of every sale too. So, you're going to be making money off of everything.
Oh snap! All right. Now I've seen a couple of the shirts say the minimalistic, Metroid and whatever. How does that work with copyrighted stuff? You just gotta whatever. Okay, whatever.
Well, what are you talking about?
Whatever. That's not Samus. That's some other thing. I don't know. All right, fair enough.
It's if there's an issue, we'll deal with it, and it won't be that big of a problem. But no one said anything. If you look at the internet in general, as far as these merchandise stores go, there's a lot of shit out there already that that have been around for a couple of years now, and Nintendo or Square or whoever hasn't done anything to take them down. If you go to a fucking Comic-Con convention, you'll see tons and tons of booths, selling Minecraft merchandise or whatever the fuck. Sorry, I'm cussing a lot. I always cuss a lot.
Oh my God, Hamza's ruining everything. You're alright.
So, whatever.
Awesome. Let me get my cam up in here.
That's my thing on that. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, copyrights. We don't even know what the hell those are. Anyways. All right.
This is getting morbid. How do I want to die?
Yeah, I know, right? What? That's our crowd, man.
Happy. How's that?
Happy. Yeah. Hamza's killing our sponsors. Yeah, I know. We're kind of moving somewhat away. I mean, we want to keep it clean here and keep it somewhat family-oriented, but man, I don't know. I think we've watched ourselves a little too much. Some swearing's okay. They do swear in PG-13 shows, and I don't know, whatever. I don't want to give ourselves a rating. Do what you do. Be comfortable. Don't care. We've had developers come on here with giant purple dildo bats and talk about insane shit, so I think we're okay. What's a swearing? I know. Is the Dtoid robot cut or uncut? What? What does that mean?
Well, I guess technically cut.
Yeah, he's technically cut out of
forge it.
plastic. Good. Yeah. Yeah, it's a family show, guys. Come on.
Thundercats or He-Man, Niero? Go. There you go.
He-Man toys, Thundercats show.
That's beautiful. You gotta love the He-Man toys, man. Each one had their own gimmick. One actually stunk. I don't know if you remember Stinkor or whatever the hell his name was. He looked like a big skunk, and he actually smelled like shit. It was awesome.
Dude, I had the castle when I was growing up. I had the big clamshell.
Oh God, everybody wanted that.
Open it up.
See, you were one of the lucky kids, man.
Had that trapdoor. Yeah, I had that.
Who did the white suit belong to? I think that's Nero's always in. Like, this is the first time I've seen you always say that, like, oh, I barely ever wear suits. I'm casual. This is like the first time I think I've seen you like out of a suit. Maybe the second time.
Yeah. Not So Spicy says, thank you for making Dtoid. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. It's been fun for me as well. That was definitely me in the white suit. I've lost a little bit of weight since then, so it doesn't fit anymore. It's in the prop box at Revision 3 these days. How much do I don't. No, I don't.
Do you even lift, dog? What?
No, I don't. We have a pull-up bar in the kitchen. That's it.
Nice. The edit button makes me smile every time I see it. Yeah, and I do gotta say, man, congrats again, dude. That new site, I'm super proud of that. Especially the comment system. I'd always go over there and tell everyone to comment, blow up these topics. And even myself, I was not the biggest fan of the old comment system. I'm like addicted to it. I want to upvote everything and downvote Jim Sterling and do all this stuff.
That's awesome.
So how's that been working? Actually, I know there was a little bit of debate with the downvoting.
Yeah, we're kind of giving it a shake. It's mixed feedback on it. I like the fact that people have a little more power.
Right.
And the interesting thing is people are less likely to post a nasty comment. They'll just kind of vent by downvoting the stuff that they don't like, and then just getting back into the conversation.
Right.
So I think overall it's positive. It's different for us.
Now, and I think the only way it would really affect you, too, because some people are worried about their comments being buried and not being... But the only way that would even affect you is if you sorted it by, best or something like that. If you just go to newest comments, etc., it really doesn't affect anyone.
Yeah, you can completely opt out of that even being a thing. If it's not... if you don't like that view, you can... I think you can click on the arrow that's right on discussions, and you could sort it any way you want.
See, and that's what I was saying. Yeah, you can just sort it by newest or whatever you want, basically. Porn or still life?
Or still life.
Oh, Jesus.
Why can't you have both? Can't porn be still life?
Still life porn? Right.
Still life porn? No? Yeah? No?
That's a good question. What games are you playing right now, man? Do you have time for games these days?
God, yeah, I'm playing the worst thing ever right now. Hold on. I'll show you what I'm playing right now. This is the most embarrassing thing.
Uh-oh.
I'm addicted to this farming game on my phone.
Oh, shit.
It's called Monster Park. All right, let me pull that up. See if you guys can see that.
Okay.
You see this? Monster Park?
Yep.
Yeah, it's the worst game ever. I'm like level 30. Yeah, that's what
now,
I'm
is that
right
just
now.
because it's easy to play on the go, or is it what's the draw behind that? What's kept you in it if it's so terrible?
I can just get in and out in 5 minutes,
Right.
level up my monsters, and I'm right back. I like playing it when I'm on riding the subway or whatever.
Okay. Now, yeah, is that the one that's kind of like a Pokemon thing or something like that, or?
Yeah, but worse. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Right on.
This game's yeah. So that's what I'm playing right now. I want to get into Unfinished Swan, and there's another one. I'm trying to stay away from MMOs. I have a very addictive personality, so if I'm in, my life is ruined. So
Same
I'm
here.
trying to
Yeah, it's that's people keep telling me to get into this Guild Wars, and I'm like, I have to. It looks gorgeous, it looks fun, but I have to admit to myself that I can't. I can't. I don't have time. It'll be a time sink. I'll be lost forever. I can't do it. So anything you're looking forward to coming up here, or?
Dtoid is not buying Kotaku.
Oh, we're not?
Raider Z. Oh, maybe, yeah. That sounds kind of cool.
Raiders is alright. Raiders, we've had some naked foot races and such. I think I've showed you a couple of the highlights from that, yeah.
Yep.
First step is admitting you have a problem. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go buy out Kotaku with our barrels of money. We're gonna show up in our green Lamborghinis and roll up in there in gold suits and shit, for sure. Favorite clip Foom has sent you from the show? I don't send many. I'll like bomb Niero with drunken emails every once in a while that are like, "Hey, look what I'm doing," and that's really about it. He'll get them probably at like 2, 3 in the morning and be like, "What the hell, Foom?"
Right on. So, any questions, guys? Anything?
What you drinking?
This is Sailor Jerry and Coke.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
If not Dtoid, what would you do? It's actually a decent question, man. If you weren't running Dtoid right now.
I used to be in advertising, and ultimately I didn't like it. I think maybe I'd go into teaching. I think it'd be I think I'd be a teacher probably.
Awesome. There you go. Yeah, and any comments, questions about the site, things you guys would like to see, live feedback right here, guys. This is not an everyday thing. Who's your favorite game character? Can we get some Jim Sterling porn? Ugh, boy. Favorite game, Mega Man 2. What? I thought it was what the hell's the name of EDF? I thought we were on the same page.
Oh, yeah. Earth Defense 2017 is my favorite Xbox game. It's a guilty pleasure.
I love it. Love it.
I've sunk over 200 hours into that game, no doubt. There's like 200 weapon drops and like 5 levels of difficulty. The game is awful, but I like it.
It's awfully brilliant. I don't know. I love that game. Actually, that's kind of a good question. What was the inspiration for the Dtoid logo? Now, you're an artist. You do a lot of this stuff. Now, did this design come before Dtoid, or was that inspired by the website, etc.?
That's a good question. Destructoid was not my first pick for the name of the site. I couldn't find like gamewhatever.com. Like everything was taken. So I came up with like 3 or 4 ideas, and I sent it to my best friends, and they're like, okay, well, we like Destructoid the most. Okay, we'll go with that. And in designing a logo, it sounds like a robot, so not like robots. I'm a huge Transformers fan from way back in. So yeah, I just kind of stumbled upon the Japanese smoking robot toy, and I thought that was cool.
Ah, nice.
And that's where the logo comes from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Ryu asking the hard hitting. Is there anything? Don't ask that. Is there anything you'd like to see us do here at Destructoid TV more often? In my mind, there has to be something. Damn you, Ryu. Like, is there anything that you would like to see more of here? I think we've been doing all right, though, man. We got a variety of shows. We've really built up a lot of industry content the past year. I don't know. What could you? What do you envision for the channel? What would you like to see more of, if anything?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you guys do a pretty good job of variety. I'm big on variety. It looks like we don't have enough live eating contests, according to Matmo there.
Now, I do, which one of these days I'd like to start implementing this, and I think one of the things we had talked about doing more of here is bringing more of the Destructoid editors, reviewers, staff into some of these live shows. Because that is a thing. Like, normally a review goes up 2 days later, we're playing it here, and I really like the idea of, I almost made the decision of starting this kind of thing with Jim Sterling's 3.0, the Resident Evil review. I don't know if that would have went over all that well, but yeah, I'd like to start doing more of that.
Yeah, definitely hit them up. We're not a huge team. A lot of the guys get tied up. They're always working on the homepage, or they have a review or a meeting coming up. It's usually just a timing issue. But I mean, I'd love to see more staff on the show.
Right on.
Yeah.
When will the WWE 13 review be up? Calm down. Dtoid YouTube. Now, are you talking about the YouTube channel where Max and Tara are at, or the Dtoid TV YouTube? Because that is still a work in progress.
Yeah. You can speak more to that. We have 2 YouTube channels now. You can watch the archive shows on Dtoid TV. I think it's youtube.com/Dtoid TV. Is that right, Foom?
Yep, that is totally correct.
Okay.
And it's very lacking in content right now. It's been a busy week, but we'll get all our full playthroughs and interviews and all that fun stuff up there very soon.
Yeah. We can make that. Maybe we can integrate that more onto this page that we're working on for the Twitch TV on Destructoid proper.
I think that'd be perfect.
So it'll be easier for you to see archive shows. Yeah. So I will build it. Well, guys, sitting across from me is James. He's one of our senior engineers, and I do some of the web development on Dtoid as well. So features that you want to see on the site, if there's anything that's difficult to use, mean, just hit me up. Like, anything that you guys want to see. I work for you guys.
Awesome. And I do appreciate the support with all our Twitch shenanigans here. I know you guys are all busy, and this is a new big thing, but really, it's been great. I expected to kind of come in here and be like, yeah, whatever, Twitch, man. But you're really helping us blow it up, man. I appreciate it.
Did I ever solve Einstein's riddle? I'm not sure what that means.
So, my God, bring back Wes? Oh, my God. That would be on me and on Wes. And you can talk to me about that. More Defoe theme color options. Yeah, and I do agree that that blog header from the other day needs to be maybe the header for the entire site. With you've seen it with the Holmes and Conrad and Hamza with his giant shark hanging out and things.
Yep.
Does Niero ever listen to Dtoid? Well, I'm sure he does.
I get bits and pieces now and then. Hamza's on Dtoid, and Hamza's my roommate. So
he has no choice, yes.
Yeah, whether or not I want to listen to Dtoid, I'm listening to Dtoid.
All right, that's a good question. Ryu here is actually one of our broadcasters on the channel. Imports a lot of obscure Japanese titles, etc. Question, do you think reviews for imported games are considered a waste? No huge gaming websites do them. Do you see a potential in connecting with that niche audience?
Oh man, I'm a huge importer myself. Way back in the day, I used to go to the back of the GamePro magazines, and I would import like Musha before you can get it to the States. It's very niche. We do it every once in a while.
Yeah, we have money in there.
Yeah, I don't know. It really depends on the game. We cover a lot of Atlas games. Yeah.
Sorry, my wife and dog are running all around me here. Is on cast. Ask your questions, people. Yeah, and I don't want to keep you here too long, man. I know you're busy, but yeah, guys, get some more questions. We got Niero on. We got Hamza lurking in the background. You get them out there.
So yeah, we have like a sort of a frat house situation. A bunch of Dtoid dudes live in the same house.
Yeah, and people always ask too, like, "Oh, where's the Dtoid home office?" I'm like, Nero's place. I don't know.
It literally is my house. You guys are in my kitchen. This is where I work. This is a huge megacorp.
Yeah, and actually, you want to tell people about that? I only know a little bit about the. God damn it, Shinobi, sit down. About the old Dtoid home office. I heard these stories about it being on fire and something. What's the story behind that?
Okay, it was a close call. So Destructoid started in Miami, and we moved to San Francisco, I think, on our 4th year, just to be closer to the gaming industry. It's a lot easier to do meetings when you're on the West Coast. And we had this like super shady landlord, and she didn't tell us that the house we were leasing, which was our office, was under foreclosure. So we so we had to find a new home right away. And so we move out, and 6 months later, the place next door burns to the ground. There's some kind of electrical fire. So yeah, we kind of just ducked that bullet.
And now, was anybody in the place at the time? Like, or how did?
Who knows? I think that place was condemned, but Carnage lived there. Carnage has some good stories. We had somebody like come in and sleep by the laundry machine and steal all our cell phones. It was good. It was good. It was a good time.
The Wild West days.
I talk about doing a 10-year documentary of what it's actually been like to run Dtoid, and all these like different stories.
It'd be awesome, man. I'm sure it'd be very, very interesting.
John knows what's up. So yeah, it's been fun, man. It's like I don't know, like a frat house is the best way to describe what it's been like running Dtoid.
And that's the perfect thing. That's why I love being here, man. I like the. I don't want to call it lack of structure, because it's not, but I like how this all just happens. I don't know. We just kind of do our thing, and it works.
Yeah, it works.
So people were asking about Tomopop and Japan, the other sites. Now, you run those as well, or is that kind of sent off to somebody else, or how does all that work?
Yeah,
I always want to advertise those, because I love the toy site. Actually, I do check in on quite frequently.
Okay, no, thanks for bringing that up. So I run 3 other websites. I'll just put them in on the chat here.
Sure.
The second site I made is called Japanator, or
There we go, Japanator. I was like Japaninator, something like that. All right.
So like I like anime, and a bunch of my friends do, and so we just like Japanese stuff. And I speak a little bit of Japanese. I just started taking classes.
Okay.
So we started that site a couple of years ago. Favorite anime? Oh man, how much time do you have?
You're a big anime guy, I take it?
Yeah, every once in a while I jump in.
Okay.
The second site we started is called Tomopop. And Tomopop is a site for collectible toys. We do everything from, again, anime toys to, Transformers, comic book toys, that sort of thing.
Yeah, what brought me over there was an advertisement for a new RoboCop toy.
Yeah.
It's a really cool site, man. I do dig that site quite a bit.
Yeah. Not very far. I think I'm in my 4th week of Japanese. So
oh, wow. Okay.
I can greet people. I can tell time. I can count to 100. That's about it.
Hey, man, that's not bad. That's not a bad start.
So
what is the other one? Flix List, right?
Yeah. So I'll put that one in the chat here. And we recently launched a site called Flixist, which is dedicated to Hollywood releases and also indie movies. Matthew, one of the editors at Dtoid, wanted to start a movie site, and I thought it was a cool idea. So as you'll see, all of these sites have kind of a similar look and feel. We have the same comment system. So when you comment on one site, you can use your same account for the other sites. So it's pretty easy to use.
Now, is this something we just got done with the big Dtoid upgrade? Now, is that something you're doing across all the sites? Or, I mean, how much time in a day do you have for 4 different websites? How do you handle that?
Oh, it takes up all my time. So I try to pick weeks where I focus on one site and then kind of circle it around. So we talked about as a Sonic 10 gun man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we talked about launching other sites, but right now I'm currently focused on just adding cooler features to the sites that we're running.
Okay.
And that's kind of why I'm here today. I kind of just want to hear everybody's feedback on what we've done so far, and see what you guys want us to build next.
Comic book centric site. Which now would that fit in with like a Tomopop kind of site, or no? I suppose not. Like, where would you fit that in?
Metrosexual.
What was that? I didn't even hear what. All I hear is metrosexual from back in wherever. Awesome. I don't even know what the question was, but.
Yeah. Plaid is a thing here in San Francisco. It can't be helped. Okay, so to answer, actually, my favorite anime is Battle Angel Alita. Actually, so let me put that in the chat.
Oh, I am. See, now anime, I kind of fell off. I'm an old school fan where you used to have to go into like really shady shops and whatever to find your anime fix. It wasn't really mainstream. Now I don't even know where to start now. My first anime, I believe, was Ninja Scroll, which is still my all-time fave. But now it's just so much.
Oh man, that's awesome! God, I have that on VHS somewhere.
I still have mine on VHS. Still, yep, that's awesome.
Yeah, Ninja Scroll is amazing, man. I love that one. Yeah.
Start with One Piece.
Alita's a classic. The whole thing about Zalem and his whole obsession about going to Zalem, and the girls like, you're retarded, like good life is down here. It destroyed me.
I like Hamza's comment there. Hey Niero, talk about all the girls you date. I know nothing about this. What?
That's off the record. I don't date anybody.
Yeah, cool. Nero's too busy for women's right now.
I haven't dated in years. Yeah, introduce me to your hot sister, guys. Anyway.
Hot mom.
Hot moms. Yeah, I'm old, man.
Nice. Yeah, no comment. I don't know anything about this. I wasn't at a karaoke club with I don't know things.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that was a thing. Anyways, moving on. Hey, Nero, where'd you get the NES controller? Is that a sticker? What is that? I don't know. People are very curious about that thing behind you there. We're trying to move on. We're trying to run away.
Goodness. No, that was staff. There's no girls at PAX. What are you talking about? That was staff.
Staff! Yeah, right.
Uh,
Introduce me to Nero Foom.
okay, I'm gonna start a dating site. When I'm done with Dtoid, I guess. There's a lot of questions about my dating life on this chat here.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, Dtoid was funny. Did you guys catch that? That was our. April
Yeah, I was
Fool's
gonna
Day.
ask what happened. Is that still up, or is that gone now?
We took it down because spammers found it, and they spammers started sending people messages. So.
Okay, that was amazing. That was actually really fun. A date taku, Dtoid. Yeah, I know, a serious version of it. I'm telling, like, gamer stupid date. I don't know how but the second you start taking it serious, I think it loses its magic. I don't know. But
well, the joke was like 92% of Dtoid's readers are dudes. So you start a dating site, and like you turn on all the accounts, it's all guys. It's just,
big old Dtoid sausage fest. It was fun though. It was fun.
It's a total sausage fest.
What is MGS? Aram, Metal Gear Solid. Jeez. There are no women on the internet. I know, and even the women were probably like, oh my god, and signing in as guys just not to be harassed, I'm sure. Watch, you mention your gaming varies in the future by the Gran Turismo series. I'm not a gearhead, man. Those are too much. My racing games are like Need for Speed and Burnout, stuff like that. Gran Turismo Forza is just too much. Too muchery. I need my walls to bounce off of. I can't drive. I don't drive. That's why I take cabs and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so to answer Super Monk Forever's question, we are bringing embed images back. I really miss having animated GIFs on the site. Springboard kind of pays the bills, so we need that there.
Right.
We're looking into different ways we can do that, but everything we do at Destructoid, we do it at no cost to the reader. Right. We're an advertising supported website, so that's something that Springboard and the annoying banners you see on the ad, you see on the site.
Oh, I was loving those full screen Puma ads or whatever they were. There. Oh my god, I'm just kidding. I know, man, but wow. And Pizzolo for life.
Yeah, So there's that. I mean, it's good. It's good in the sense that it keeps the site going. So it makes us a sustainable company.
Right.
The ads definitely pay the bills, and I like that it's free for the readers. Oftentimes we're asked, whether or not we would do like a membership subscription where the ads go away and you pay. A couple of sites do that, and
that'd be cool, like a Dtoid Gold account, so to speak, or something like that. Just a way to like give back and help out. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's like a Reddit Gold situation. Right. So we thought about that. I don't know if it's right for us yet, but it's something we talk about.
And I think, people are like, as long as I think you're not jamming it down people's throats and making it purely optional, I think it's great. A lot of people want to support and help out. I think that'd be a really good idea. Because we're thinking about doing the subscription thing here, but like I said, we're not really focused on taking anything away or whatever. We just, if you guys want to help some of the broadcasters here, that kind of thing, feel free to do it. If you don't, it doesn't make you any less important. It is what it is.
Yeah, I think, we may do something like that where, there's no paywall. You can still get to all the stuff.
Right, exactly.
And if you want to, take away the ads and support us, that'd be lovely. So we may do that. You may see that down the line.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need a subscribe button. I know, Seika. We're taking it slow and making sure we're doing this right. And trust me, there are wrong ways to do the subscription on Twitch TV. I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of it. So just taking our time. By next year or early next year, we'll have something going on.
There you go. Yeah. So we'll figure that out. Maybe we have Jim Sterling nude photos behind the paywall. So you gotta subscribe. That was one of the comments there. It's
I saw it. All right then. That's what,
actually, to answer Frog Boss's comment there, we actually do not allow auto playing audio ads to start automatically. We use advertising networks, and sometimes that stuff sneaks in. So if you ever see that, let us know. Just email support@Destructoid, and we'll make sure it gets taken down, because
You mean the autoplay ads or whatever?
Yeah, like
Okay.
ads should only play if you like click on them or
Okay.
touch them or whatever it is. Yeah, we don't do auto ads, but we're not
Gotcha.
supposed to run auto ads. Yeah.
Right on.
No pop-ups, no automatic playing. No, we don't do any of that.
Still love the Machinima Inside Gaming ads. I don't even know what that is. What's up, Corpus?
Yep.
Better yet, I think, Ryu, do you want to ask that question again? Is there anything, now Ryu's not trying to be negative with this, but is there anything you see as a weakness at Dtoid right now, things you personally would like to upgrade? Yeah, there you go. Things you want to improve on yourself? Or are you pretty happy with where things are right now? Which I love it, but
Yeah.
I'm sure you're tweaking out about stuff daily.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's always room for improvement, which is why we have that destructoid.uservoice.com. It's never good enough, right? Like we can always improve on something. So I don't know. Like lately, it seems like we should have more PC or mobile content.
Okay.
So that's something that the editors are talking about doing. Yeah, we're interested in hearing what you guys think.
That request for the dark theme. Oh my god. I don't mind it, man. Everyone's like, "Oh, my eyes, it's too bright. I'm blind." I'm like, dude, it's.
Oh, we did it. Yeah.
Did you? I thought I saw it, because it does look darker. Now, where do you switch this on the site?
Okay, if you go to the very top, there's a thing that says theme, and you can go from like ah and ooh and faux.
Okay.
There's 3 different themes that you can switch on.
Cool.
And there's more customization in the options. So if you click on your username on the top right and you go to your account options, there's a bunch of stuff in there you can see.
Awesome. You might not be able to see faux right now since we have ad site scanner. Okay, cool.
It should still change the body and a couple of your fonts and stuff. Yeah. Faux is the best theme. Yeah, faux is a lot of fun to work on. If you guys want to see a different theme, yeah, William Dafoe, Dtoid regular.
Oh my god, Foo has that actor, dude. Nero's an actor. I don't even. How do you feel about your latest movie, Nero? I love you too, Rotary. Love all you guys. Thank you for being here.
So I had a question here. What was my first video game? Well, Pong was the first game that I saw. It was a Pong machine. But the first game that I owned was Kangaroo on the Atari 2600.
Oh wow! Damn, see, Nero's got the same. He's about that age, man. We grew up on the same stuff. I haven't heard of Kangaroo in forever.
Like Kangaroo, what? Yeah, it's a game where you're like a mom kangaroo. You have boxing gloves. There's these monkeys that like kidnap your kid, and you have to like climb up and like save your. It was kind of like a Donkey Kong kind of.
What was my first game? I kind of got to go with Nero. I never owned a Pong machine, but it was one of the first that I ever seen. My friend's dad actually had the old wood-paneled box, and of course, we always wanted to play it, but when you own it, you think it's like the most boring thing ever, so he'd never let us touch it. My first game was probably Atari Basketball, where it was like 2 little stick figures and a square ball, and my sister and I used to jam on that constantly, so that was probably one of my first. That's blurry. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're old people.
Yeah, I know, right?
Most difficult part of running Dtoid, there's a lot of things. I guess kind of just kind of trying to keep the readers happy. There's a lot of fun stuff going on the internet all the time, so trying to stay afloat and making people interested in coming back on the site is probably my biggest challenge. So that's why we're always trying to change up, change the design, trying different things on the homepage. That's tricky. And then I recently wrote a blog post, kind of like, ex-Dtoid editors, where are they now? It's always hard to say goodbye to the old editors and stuff. There's a funny video that Carnage sent in. Carnage is now at Twitch. So that's hard for me in terms of being a publisher. Lot of cool folks I get to work with. So, yeah.
What was it? There was is Destructoid going to look more into esports content in the future? I know myself, we're looking to do something at the live channel with a little more esports content. D-sports, I like the idea.
Yeah.
But we got to find the right person. What I want is a mix of personality and somebody that can really handle their own at a game, and that's a rough mix to find. Some of these guys, no disrespect, but it's all game and no, they're just dry as hell. So. D-sports, yeah, it's a thing. We're working on it.
Yeah, yeah. So Foom's our lead point of contact for that stuff. We're trying to make Dtoid TV a really broad channel.
Right.
So we're looking into that. We're definitely. I was watching the League of Legends semifinals, and it is crazy, man.
Dude, 200 over 200,000 people on one channel. We're gonna hit that one of these days. I don't know how, but we're gonna do it.
Yeah,
it was amazing, man.
Yeah, I thought. Well, I mean, not even counting the Chinese channels. I mean,
right? Yeah, the Brazilian channels, all that. That was just the U.S. that had I think it was 250,000 people on it, man.
Sure. And I was watching the some of the guys on Twitch are posting photos of the pro gamers that roll through their office. It's pretty exciting stuff. It's cool that video games are becoming more and more mainstream in that sense.
Well, I like the fact that just the live streaming thing. I've been doing this for about 5 years now, and it used to be a big deal. I mean, a huge deal to get 100 people watching your show. Now now in a day and age where you can get 200,000 people watching one show, I think this has become a little legit.
Yeah, and I don't know. I was talking about this with Carnage actually. There's a lot of high drama about the personalities that you don't really see on the streams, and I think that covering the kind of personalities that are kind of behind the scenes. When you look at stuff like the Pac-Man championships with the guys that were on what's that movie called? I forget, but what's his name? Mitchell?
Billy Mitchell, yeah.
Billy Mitchell, yeah, exactly. It's interesting because he's a dick,
Because all of a sudden it kind of made him a personality. No, I get what you're saying. Get a little more into these, say, the League of Legends finalists. It's cool to watch, but yeah, you don't know really anything about these guys. This guy could be a dick. This guy could be one of your favorite. This guy's hilarious. You don't really know that. It's actually a really, really good idea.
Yeah, so I'd like to see esports kind of hash that out, and if there's room for Dtoid to do that on Twitch, and have guests come on and kind of get to know the players. I think there's huge growth for esports there.
Right. Yeah. When is Dtoid going to create their own expo a la PAX?
Someday. We talked about doing a Vegas meetup. That may happen. We'll see.
Ooh, Vegas? Dtoid?
Vegas.
I'm there.
Of course.
I'm there.
Yeah. Okay, so Dtoid, Not So Spicy Buns asks, what do I need to do to work for Dtoid? Geez, man, get in line. Yeah, we're a very small company. We're always looking for contributors now and then. Right now we're kind of backed up, and I don't know.
I always suggest that people go onto the site. Do you like writing? Well, start writing C-blogs. Start getting in there. Start getting known by the community. Do you like streaming? Go over to Dtoid. Start getting involved there. Get some notice, and work your way on up. I think that's the best thing to do is just start getting in there and doing it.
Definitely. Tony and Alistair, which both were community bloggers, were just added to our core team. So it can happen.
And Carnage has a point, man. I think, I do believe the story is before he even worked with Dtoid, Carnage would just send you crazy videos and just do his own thing. Get out there and do it. He's kind of joking, but go interview some homeless people about video games. Make it amusing. Make it, whatever. I'm sure that content will be welcome.
Yeah, and that's a consistent story across the industry. Is live in the woods for 3 weeks. Interview homeless people. Yeah, he's not kidding though. I mean, he stood out because he was so different.
Right.
He kind of, he sticks out. Original content is something we always look for. Personality is something we always look for. And a lot of the guys that have made it in the video game industry will tell you that they just hustled for their first couple of years. They interned somewhere, or they ran their own site for fun for a couple of years before they got noticed. It's very competitive. There's not a lot of jobs around, so it's usually
Right.
the guys that want it the most that will get in. So you got to fight for it, man. Yeah.
Yep.
If not here, anywhere else.
And that's what I tell people here. I mean, this didn't just like happen. I've been live streaming for 5 years. Internet community things for I don't even want to. I keep saying 12 years, but I think I've been saying 12 years for the past 5 years. I'm getting old, man. But yeah, just go bust some balls, get out there and start doing some stuff, and somebody will notice you.
Yeah, I'm not going to answer I love Metal Gear's question. I think that one's for Carnage.
How did? Oh.
Oh goodness.
You're 25. Yeah, 25 for life, Pistol. Always, right?
Yeah. I'm still 20. Yeah, I'm 25 emotionally.
Emotionally, yeah, exactly. Any updates planned? I think a lot of people are asking about the Dtoid app. I know you guys are working on that, but anything you'd like to tell these peeps that are wondering about it? Now, what's wrong with it? Is it just one of the apps isn't working well with the new site or the new layout, or?
Yeah, so that was interesting. We had a vendor that disappeared, basically, that said, yeah, we'll build you an app. It's going to be great. I'm like, okay, cool. Price is right. And yeah, they went under. So the Dtoid was like, it's kind of dead. And I feel like apps are kind of dying for publishers at least. So we recently rolled out kind of like a website version of our app for touch with a different vendor. And we're going to make a couple of more improvements to the so-called toilet edition. So yeah, I think there's definitely room for improvement there.
Question from Bob. How's it feel to have sparked one of the biggest gaming channels ever? I think Carnage and I would like to take a little bit of credit for that too. But go ahead. How does that feel?
Yeah, how does that feel, Foom?
Fantastic. I can't believe we are where we are today. I'm still blown away that this is as big as it is. That was my whole rant about the whole esports thing and whatever. Like I said, it feels great coming up from having probably one creepy stalker watching your channel to thousands of creepy stalkers watching your channel. I love it. And I always thank the crowd here, though. As much work as we put in, this wouldn't be anything if it wasn't for you guys supporting us and helping us out as well. So it's a thing. I don't want to. Nobody can take full credit for this, I don't think. Stop being so nice. It probably was you, PK. I don't know. I always picture, if you've seen the movie Dodgeball, where the guys are trying to have the car washing thing, and the only customer they get is that one dude that's just digging lint out of his belly. Anyways, those are the early days of JTV broadcasting.
Omete to gozaimasu. That's cute. I think my biggest or at least one of my favorite moments where I feel like we kind of made it was I was sitting at the Nintendo GDC press conference, and they were doing their kind of like press, the Wii is kind of cool kind of stuff. Was it E3?
Yeah.
Okay, it was E3, and all of a sudden, there's these 3 huge screens in front of me. And our logo just goes from left to right, and then it's like a huge article that somebody wrote saying the Wii is all right and whatever. And I was like, did that just happen? Really? I was like, that's my. So, and then anyone that read Dtoid that knew kind of like our struggle coming up, that was in the conference room just went nuts in that moment. We were just all screaming at the top of our lungs, like, oh my goodness, like I can't believe that just happened.
I still think that's awesome. Every time I see a quote and I'm like sitting around my family or something, because they don't, a lot of what the hell is a Destructoid and what's a live streaming and all, whatever. But we see these little quotes come up and I'm like, that right there, that's us. And I still freak out, man. You can't help but freak out. But seeing your company's name or your website's name, especially you when you just started it as just kind of a little hobby thing. Now we're being quoted by huge companies and we're on TV and it's pretty badass. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah. I still freak out, man. Like I was watching the Dishonored trailer, and it's the first quote is Destructoid. I'm like, what? That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, no, it's I don't know. Like you can't forget where you come from, and that's
right.
We still have a lot of work to do, but yeah, that still just blows me away.
It's a humbling thing, man. Yeah, I know. Look, I'm on TV. Dtoid is greater than IG. We don't start the battle. We're all friends here. We don't start the battle.
Yeah, we all drink together, man. It's one big. It's like high school.
I mean, we talk, we poke each other, but we're all family here.
Yeah, it's the same group of people. Especially
Machinima and us, we hugged it out. We hugged it out at PAX. So That's dead. I don't know if you remember where we squashed them at Tribes and they acted like babies, and yeah, there was some heat, but drinks and hugs will fix that.
Yeah. Yeah, Adam Kovic over at Machinima, we used to run a tech site a long time ago together.
Oh, okay, right on.
Yeah, so that's how I know Adam. So yeah, it's tiny industry. It really is.
Didn't you put? Yes, I did. Dtoid stickers all over Machinima's booth. They loved it. Whatever.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Closest
Cool.
out there to Dtoid Spirit. Yeah, for all the grief we give them, it's just friendly banter. But yeah, Machinima's good stuff, man.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I have 10 minutes. So
right on. And thank you so much, man. I didn't expect you. What are we, about an hour or so here? Yeah. I really appreciate it, man. So if you guys have serious questions, not so serious questions, if you want to just whip up a whole bunch of Dtoid faces, whatever, about 10 minutes, and we're going to let Niero get back to his busyness. With Dtoid gaining more viewership, popularity. Oh, wow. Wow.
Okay, yeah. Well, sometimes it helps. At least people know who we are. So, so we get stuff sometimes. We get in trouble sometimes. Some publishers are easier to work with than others. But yeah, not to name names, but some companies are easier to work with than others.
I was gonna drop one just because I know what's going on, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's always fun. Keeps me on my toes.
Right, I bet. I back some of the, and just real quick, I'm not gonna name, but some of these emails I just like look at them, I'm like, slowly back away.
Yeah, I mean, to answer the money question, there's never enough to go around. We're still a pretty small company, and there's a lot more that we want to do. I mean, I definitely want to be competitive and have all the bells and whistles that the other sites have, and having a bigger team obviously helps. So.
But I think on the other end, a lot of people really appreciate and get into the fact that we're solely independent. A lot of our peeps are volunteers, and I like this question. Where was it? What was your first opinion on Foom? Just let it out there. Go.
God, how do you not like Foom? I don't know. He was all just smiles, and he was kind of like quiet at first. He was like just okay, I'm the new guy.
I was nervous as hell at GDC, man. I'll tell you that right now. New place, new things. I was out there by myself. I didn't know if I'd be accepted or whatever. And I think I'm a lot like you, because Niero, you're very vocal here, but you're a quiet person as well too. I think until you really get to know you, and that's how I was at GDC. Just like I'll just sit here and observe and do my thing.
Yeah. I kind of speak when I'm spoken to.
Right.
Type of a person, like not shy per se, just kind of introverted. Yeah.
Yep. See, that's me. I'm introverted. I try and tell you that, and this is a very different thing for me. I talk way too much here, but if you were actually in my face. Until we started like a conversation or whatever, I just shut up. I have not. I was that kid in the back of the class or whatever that would just kind of take everything in.
Yeah, man. You guys can link your blogs. Question about what was my first impression of Sterling? I remember his first post, and the comments were, or one of his first posts anyway. The comments were, "Who the hell is Jim Sterling?" And I was like, oh man, this guy's just gonna get beaten up, and he just kind of went with it, and he was really good about it. He survived his hazing with flying colors, and I knew he was gonna be fine.
Sterling got hazed. That just now that you know him and what that wow.
Yeah, and that's good feedback for the guys that are just starting, blogging. You have to have kind of thick skin, to deal with the general internet public. Even for me to come on video, I just expect, the most horrible questions, and, you just kind of roll with it.
Right. It's the internet, man. It happens.
It is
if you can't shrug it off, you're going to have a hard time here.
Yeah, you can't lose sleep over that stuff. And, I had to kind of learn that, just go,
right.
Over the years, I don't lose sleep over nasty comments anymore.
Right. I deal with it, trust me, daily. It's a thing.
You gotta roll with it.
Who's this guy? Why do you have 1,000 viewers? Ew, you're gross. Or what? And it gets a lot worse than that. But yeah, we all have to deal with it constantly. All right, so
guys,
just I think that's about it. But thank you so much, dude. Always a pleasure. I miss you guys. That is the worst part about being up here in Minnesota. Is it's too damn far away. So, can't wait for GDC or the next event. Let me, keep me posted on that Vegas thing. I always could use an excuse to go down to Vegas, so I will be there.
Right on. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you, Hamza, as well, and James and everybody. And yeah, it's been awesome. And don't forget, what's the link if you want to drop that one more time for feedback, etc.
Sure, I'll put it right here in the chat. It's destructoid.uservoice.com. Anything and everything that you want to see, for us to work on, the engineering team, myself, or just anything editorial, let us know. We're always listening. We get busy sometimes, but we definitely, keep an eye on that. So, yeah, sound off.
All right, dude. Well, have a good night. Thank you again, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you soon.
All right. See you guys.
Take care.
Bye-bye.